What's good, everybody? It's your boy Bulldog, aka Jesse, and today we'll be doing a gun guide video to get gold on the Kilo 141. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Okay, so the first thing we're going to go over is you want to make sure your primary weapon is the Kilo 141. Secondary, I put a launcher on, that way we could work on doing the launcher challenges as well as the assault rifles. The perks that we usually run are going to be Cold-Blooded, Ghost, and for perk 3 it's either going to be Shrapnel or Tune-Up. And these are the two that I switch to just depending on the game mode I'm playing. If it's TDM or Kill Confirmed, I'll run Tune-Up, and if it's going to be a more objective based game mode like Search and Destroy, Domination, Headquarters, something like that, I'll run Shrapnel. And the lethals that we're going to run, again, depending on the game mode, it's going to either be a Frag Grenade or a Claymore. If it's Dom or Headquarters or something like that, I'll usually run a Claymore. And for Kill Confirmed in TDM, I'll run a Frag Grenade. And finally, we're going to run with the tactical of a Flash Grenade. And for our kill streaks, you could run whatever you want, but I usually run a UAV. That way after a few kills I could see where the rest of the enemies are. And then I'll run a VTOL jet. This way I can still get kills with my kill streak, but I don't have to actively be controlling it. So I can still move around the map and get more kills without being hunkered down somewhere, running a chopper gunner or something like that, and then getting killed without having a chance to fight back. And finally, I run the support helo for the same reason I run the VTOL. Field upgrades, you could pick whatever upgrades you want. I am running with the Field Upgrade Pro option, so I can switch either between Dead Silence or the munitions box, so I can refill my ammo. It just depends on the situation. And for the attachments, most of this stuff is going to be unlocked probably about halfway through leveling up this weapon, and that's what we're going to be using during the first half of this gameplay. So we have a muzzle, and it's going to be a tactical suppressor. The barrel is going to be the 19.8 Prowler. The optic, you can either do the Operator Reflex Sight, the GI Mini, or the Integral Hybrid. I'll usually run the Integral Hybrid once I get it unlocked. Next, for the rear grip, you're going to use the rubberized grip tape. And finally, for the underbarrel, you're going to use the Merc foregrip. And this will be our setup for the first set of challenges that we have to do for the camos. And we'll take a look at the camos right now. The first set of camos is the spray paints. And the spray paints, you have to get a total of 800 kills with this weapon. That will happen over time. Next, you have Woodland, and you have to get 125 headshots. That, again, will happen over time as you're trying to level up the weapon. Digital camo, you have to get a total of 160 crouching kills. This one, you have to actually force yourself to go into a crouch, because I usually don't do crouching when I'm trying to shoot the enemy. So I have to make sure that I'm in a crouch before I go around a corner or something to get the kill. After that is Dragon, which is hipfire kills, and you need 75 of those. Those usually come over time. If you need to, we can always make a class for that, and I'll show you that a little bit later. Splinter is going to be 100 long shots. Topo, you got to do 100 mounted kills. Tiger is going to be 160 kills with all 5 attachments on the gun. Stripes, you got to get 50 kills quickly after reloading. Now they made a change to this. It used to be 2 to 3 seconds. You had to complete your reload, and then you had 2 to 3 seconds to finish the kill. Now they've kind of gave it a increase in time, so now it seems like it's anywhere from about 3 to 5 seconds after you reload to get the kill, which makes it a lot easier because before it was a pain in the butt. Reptile is kind of like Tiger. You have to get 160 kills with no attachments on your weapon. And finally, skulls. You have to get 35 kills on a 3-kill streak. So you got to get 3 kills in a row without dying 35 times. Now that we have our class set up, we're going to hop into the first set of gameplay and a little bit of the strategies that I use to get these challenges done. And we're going to sit back here and get some of these crouching kills. There's a long shot.
That's a kill.
Another long shot.
Yeah, I got my precision airstrike though.
UAV is being
Getting a bunch of crouching kills right now.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy personal radar in the air.
There's that person.
I saw movement there too.
Stay with it. We're in the lead.
Been saving
that one up.
Alright, so we're mounted on this trash can. And we can watch these people come down the middle. Sit down, son.
Oh, it's moved back in the left alleyway over here.
Reload.
Yeah, got the guy on the scaffold. Got him.
Changing mags. We've got a UAV on station, ready for flyover.
Oh, I ranked up. What's my
Hey,
new
I got
mission
smoke.
available?
And that is the class setup that I use for the crouching kills, the headshots, the long shots, and the mounted kills. It's a lot slower style gameplay, it's a lot more campy, but it's got to be done in order to get gold for this gun. So now we're going to get into some fun stuff, a little more rushing action, more run and gun, and we're going to go over that class setup for the getting kills quickly after reloading and getting 3 kills without dying. So let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is get rid of all the attachments on our weapon. And we're going to add attachments that help with aim down sight speed and movement speed. And hip fire accuracy as well. So we'll start with the laser. We're going to use the tac laser that will increase aim down sight speed, aim stability, and aim walk steadiness. The only problem is with this one is the enemies can see the laser. But by the time they realize what's going on, they're going to be dead, so it doesn't matter. Also, we're going to put a stock on here, and the stock attachment is going to be no stock. That's going to help with aim down sight speed and movement speed. Next is going to be the perk, and the perk we want sleight of hand. The rear grip is going to be the stippled or stippled rear grip, and the underbarrel is going to be the commando foregrip. The reason for the commando foregrip is it's going to help with recoil stability, which is pretty tough in this game. The recoil is kind of crazy. So this is going to be the class that we're going to be rocking, and let's get into some gameplay. So we'll fire off a round. That way when we think we're going to get into some combat, we can reload and hopefully get a kill. And if we don't see nobody within 2 or 3 seconds, we'll fire another round. Head back out. So we'll hit our desk pop. Hit our reload. There we go. There's another. There's another. So what I usually do if I got him spawn trapped like this is I wait until I see him first. And we got a bloodthirsty.
Friendly UAV overhead.
No, he's calling. I'll be right back.
Yep. There he is.
Friendly care package inbound. Got a VTOL on station, ready to deploy.
Finally, once you've reached the max level for the weapon and you've completed all the camos, you'll have gold unlocked. So you'll be able to put gold on your weapon. And now we're going to go over what I think is the best attachments for the Kilo 141. First off is going to be the muzzle, and you're going to put on the monolithic suppressor for sound suppression, and it increases damage range. Next, for the barrel, you're going to do the 19.8 Prowler barrel. After that, the optic is really up to you. I prefer using the canted hybrid sight. The rear grip is going to be the rubberized rear grip, and that's going to help with recoil. And for the underbarrel, you're going to use the Merc foregrip. So those are going to be the 5 attachments you're going to use. And now you have a gold, fully decked out Kilo 141. And there you have it. So hopefully this gun guide and this camo guide will help you get gold on the Kilo 141. If these strategies and tips helped you at all, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. If you want to see what I'm up to when I'm not streaming or making videos, you can follow me on Twitter at Bulldog87G. If you want to catch one of my streams, I stream on mixer.com/Bulldog87_gaming, Friday nights at 8 p.m. PST, and Saturdays and Sundays at 2 p.m. PST. So I'll see you in the next stream, or I'll catch you on the battlefield. Peace out.